guitar properly is absolutely essential. So I'm going to show you how to do it. First thing to keep in mind is that you want to have good posture. You want to make sure that you're sitting up straight. Don't slouch over. Don't get your body all contorted. It will only make it harder. It will only hinder your ability to learn and play the guitar properly. So, sit up straight. Don't slouch. Next, from your shoulder, your arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, hand, fingers, everything should be in an optimal state of natural and smooth, efficient motion. You don't want to be too loose. You don't want to be too tight. You want to have just enough pressure on the pick, on your arm, on the guitar, on the strings when you fret them. So that you can accomplish any motion that's necessary to play the guitar. The next thing is a strap. You want to make sure you have a good strap that's adjustable. The strap typically attaches to the guitar in two places. Normally what you've got is a front strap button and a back strap button. Almost every guitar, acoustic or electric, has the back strap button. Some acoustic guitars do not have a front strap button, either here or here. What they have instead is a little piece of cloth or leather that ties through the strings at the top of the headstock. I don't recommend that. I think that often that can put too much stress on the guitar, on the neck, and then the guitar wants to pull this way. It can either keep it out of tune, it can damage the guitar long term. I don't recommend that. I recommend an adjustable strap that has two strap buttons here and here. You want to make sure that the strap is adjusted to the optimal length for your shoulders and torso. You want the guitar to hang. You want the strap to keep it there in place. You don't want to be holding up the guitar with your hands or your arms, because the job of your hands and arms is to play the guitar. You want to be able to play the guitar with your fingers and hands and arms. You don't want them to be holding it up doing double duty. So, adjust the strap so that it's somewhere comfortable on your torso. Make sure it's not digging into your torso so it's uncomfortable on your ribs or your stomach or your chest or your side. You want to make sure that the strap isn't uncomfortable on your shoulder or your back. You want to make sure that everything hangs very nicely and evenly and is comfortable and helps instead of hinders your playing. Don't have the strap hanging down to your knees. When you stand or sit, the strap should allow your guitar to hang in the same place. This is absolutely crucial because a lot of beginners either start sitting or standing, and then when they try to do the opposite, they have a hard time with it because they don't have a strap adjusted properly, or they don't use a strap when they're sitting, and then they put a strap on all of a sudden when they're standing and they expect it to work. So, get a strap and adjust it so that regardless of whether or not you're sitting or standing, it hangs on your body in the same place, that optimal comfort zone for you to be able to play. The other thing is that you want to make sure that the strap holds the guitar body right where you need it for a natural place for your arm to fall across the strings, and for your fretting hand to hold the neck. You want to make sure that it's in a really good place so that your fingers can come all the way around the front of the neck, so that your thumb can be back here behind the neck, so that your arm can gently, gradually curve all the way around. A lot of times that means that you want to have the guitar neck pointed up this way, but also out this way a little bit. That's something that's not obvious that sometimes beginners miss. They hold the guitar back against them and then they wonder why they can't get the notes that they need to get. So remember, the guitar should fall naturally so that your picking hand falls right there and you can play any notes you need to play any string, reach any string that you need to play, and so that your fretting hand can naturally grab it. The neck comes up this way a little bit and out this way a little bit, and then you found the optimal strap length for you. Don't move your head and neck around to see what you're doing unnecessarily. If you need to, tilt the guitar up a little bit more so that you can see. Make sure that your neck and your head and your fingers, the guitar, are all working together. So don't move the guitar too much so that you can't reach your hand around and play it. Don't move your neck and crane it over and push your head so you can see what you're doing until you hurt yourself and get all kinds of stress and strain on your neck. Make sure that you tilt the guitar up a little bit and that you look over a little bit to see what you're doing. Make sure all your body parts and the guitar are integrated into one package that's moving the same direction. Don't do that with your foot. Keep your foot flat on the floor. It's only wasted effort to put your foot up. Don't bend your knees or dance around like this until after you learn how to play the guitar, and then it's required of you as a professional entertainer to dance around or put your foot off the floor. So remember, you want a minimum level of tension. You want that optimal place where you're light and loose. You've got good body mechanics, starts with good posture. Make sure that all your body parts are moving in the right direction, that nothing is hindering your ability to play the guitar. It takes a long time to learn how to properly play and to learn the proper body mechanics to go along with it. Be patient with yourself. Try to enjoy the process. We'll see you in future lessons.